Hi Gemini, my name is Lisa Saliba. For those who haven't tuned in with me before, I am a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Sorry about that, it's the end of the day and I'm very tired at the moment, but I'll get back into it. Just shake, 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 back into the mood. Anyway, I can't believe we're in August. Welcome to your August reading. That's what I was going to say. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, your cards, the layout looks very interesting. So, yeah, this is a general reading. It's not a love reading. It's a general reading. So it may or may not apply to all of you. But this month I will be using the Giant Rider-Waite deck. This one. And to clarify, I'll be using Threads of Fate. It's an oracle deck that my cousin Claudia de Bull recommended. Thank you, Claudia, if you're watching. And at first I will start off with your recent past, your present, your course of action, and your outcome. Now, as you can see, there are more cards on this side, but it depends how many cards come out while I'm shuffling. So, yeah, that's the way it works. Anyway, before I pre-shuffled, I usually meditate and with my spirit guides to see what messages they have for me. And with you, Gemini, my beautiful Geminis, a song came out straight away. And that song was by the Bee Gees. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? They just kept on replaying and replaying. So this could have to do with a relationship for you or how you're just feeling. I'm not sure at the moment. So, yeah, well, I have a few friends that are Geminis that I know that are going through a very rough time. But, yeah, we'll get started. And another thing before I start, the year 2008 came into my mind while I was shuffling. I do apologise again, Gemini, for my mumbling. So I will repeat, the year 2008, if that is of any significance to you, there, year 2008, 2008. I don't know what happened back then, but anyway, I have to look it up. Let's get started with your recent past. You have the Devil upright. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could have to do with addictions, Gemini, obsessions, addictions, anything that you have sort of. Some of you may drink, some of you may smoke, some of you may even just bite your nails or overeat, like myself, if you feel overly stressed. But, yeah, things like that, or even work too hard, or even thinking about the past too much. You're chained to the past. I'm getting here. Or you have a certain belief system that you cannot detach yourself from, a certain way of life that you cannot let yourself, that you cannot let go of, a certain way of life. Change requires change. And there's this certain fear. It's like you cannot change. This may be, I got 3 cards for you, Gemini, for your recent past that came out. And I feel that there are 3 groups of you. This is just for one group. One group of you, Gemini, that you have this fear of letting go. This fear, it's like you can't detach yourself as well from the past or the present. It's like you can't let go. Is it of a memory? Or you can't let go of this relationship of a person as well, maybe. Yeah, or maybe a job that you could be unhappy in, that you just can't leave, or any certain relationship. Could be a friendship, could be a partnership, could be a project. It could be that you won't move house even though you won't sell a house, even though you won't think, Could be anything. Deep down inside, it will benefit you. Deep down inside your heart, you know what's right, but still there's this fear. Still you're upset. Still you can't let it go. Still you feel that it's a part of you. How can you mend a broken heart? And then we got another group of you, or maybe it's the same group of you, Gemini. You have the 9 of Pentacles, which is a great card. All about health, wealth, abundance. It's all about comfort, which is you're very close to that 9 of Pentacles. You're in a good place to be, whether you've got a new job. Some of you have a new job, a new project. Which is fantastic. Some of you have a new business of your own, I just heard. Up and running. Changes have been happening since this virus has come along. We've been forced to change. The universe has been shaken, and therefore, this has happened for some people because, as I said, it's been pushing us. It's been pushing, most of us to create that change, to work harder, hopefully. And then you've got the energy, again in your recent past, of the magician. The magician who is the creator, who has the willpower, who starts again, new beginnings. Endings and new beginnings. Either that, or look at this, you just keep going around and round in circles. To clarify, With the Oracle deck, you've got connect to the heart. Isn't that beautiful? Now, Gemini, connecting to the heart space, this is a place of bravery, vulnerability, and compassion. So now's the time you need to push past any fear you may have and open up to true connection. And when I say the true connection, I mean healthy connection at the moment. Our spirit guides mean true healthy connections. And you need to find some forgiveness and empathy. And this is for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not apply to all of you. And some of you need to push past defense mechanisms around your heart that may prevent you from living in the present. Okay? And that's why some of you had that devil card appear in the recent past. Because you're not living in the present. You are attached onto the past. Yeah. So it will prevent you from living in the present and also from giving love or receiving love. Gemini. So in the meantime, all you do is hanging on to the past, what no longer serves you, and you're just working hard, working, but you've got to open up your heart chakra, okay? At present, you got temperance, upright. Cups are all about love, all about offerings. And when you see two in the tarot reading, when you see two of anything, especially cups, it's all about balance. It's all about finding your balance. It's all about moderation. This cup is also about compassion, maybe self-compassion. Okay, so you need to have that at this present moment. That's what I heard. Self-compassion and balance at this moment, at present moment. That's what you need. Balance and self-compassion, self-love. To clarify that, you have release. Release. How can you mend a broken heart? Releasing, by releasing what no longer serves you. Trying to break free from our limiting beliefs or painful experiences. You don't want to be stuck in that same old pattern. No, we don't want to be stuck. So you need to spend some time reflecting. What is old and stale and taking up space within you, Gemini? You need to ask yourself that question. We all need to ask ourselves that question. What if these things didn't take up so much of your energy? Ask yourself that question. How would your life look like? How would your life be? How would you feel? How would you feel? You'd feel so much free. Now for your course of action, you have the Five of Wands. Wands is usually about creativity, but this looks like sometimes this can be about conflict, but it's also about expansion and this I'm hearing you can stand up for what you want. That's what I just heard. You can stand up for what you want. It's your time to stand up for what you want. You can expand. If you have a business, if you have a new business or a project, don't let fear get in your way. That's what I just heard. Don't let fear get in your way. You can expand on this project. You can let go of what no longer serves you. Be strong. That's what I heard. Be strong. Be strong. Expansion. Yeah. And to clarify that, you got higher perspective, Gemini. Can you see that? Sorry. Look at that eye. Beautiful. So seeing high perspective, you can see moving pieces as they truly are. That's what higher perspective means. Like sometimes people around us are very good at sucking us into a limiting space of a sort of limited vision. Okay, sometimes you got certain influences and people around you that aren't necessarily good for you. You have the option of choosing a new behaviour and a new environment. So it is you that have that option, not anybody else. So stand up for what you want. That's what Spirit is trying to say. It is your option, your new environment, your behaviour, your new belief system. Okay, let go. Let go of all your fears. Take charge. Let go of what no longer serves you. All right. For the outcome, you have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups, this energy, Gemini, is usually all about, it's a happy one, but it's all about thinking about the past. Yeah, thinking about the past. This is what I look at, thinking of the past. But it's also a reminder, very much of a reminder, to live in the present. You have to live in the present, and that's what I think this reading is all about, Gemini. Let go of what's gone. Let go of what no longer serves you. I know it's easier said than done. I'm going through it myself, and it's a long and, pardon my French, shitty transformation. I had to let that out. But mine has been going for a very long time, and I think I'm nearly towards the end and feeling much better. I mean, we're always learning. We're always learning. But once you learn to let go, it's the best feeling in the world. Once you learn to live in the present moment, it is the best feeling in the world. And you know what? As the easiest thing to do on how to let go, in the presence of letting go, you have to find new things to do, new passions. Like, if you've always wanted to write. And that's the easiest way to transform. That's the easiest way to let go. You know, it's just find a passion, find something new. Take up dancing if you've always wanted to dance. Take up a class. I know it's harder now more than ever, actually. I shouldn't have said that. Do something from home via Zoom. You know, that will take up most of your time. That will occupy your time. That will make you happy, a little bit more happier. And then at the same time, work on releasing that toxic energy. Meditate, journal. Yeah, keep a gratitude journal. What are you grateful for? You know, I'm grateful for my family, my friends, the fact that I can walk, talk, hear, smell, taste. The fact that I have food on the table. I'm grateful for my pets. To clarify that, I have destruction. Look at that. Wow. With this card, there is a choice that must be made. What needs to die today? Ask yourself. A limiting belief, a toxic relationship. Okay? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. What needs to die today? Have self-compassion for yourself, Gemini, while releasing these things. Yeah, be gentle with yourself while releasing these things, Gemini. It's not easy, I know. And people that no longer serve you, as I said before, let them go. This is what that card means. Find your truth and ask yourself, what do I need? What do I need to move forward? Now we're going to ask an angel. We'll ask the angel. Oracle card deck. Thanks for your patience, Gemini. Now, what guidance does Gemini need? What course of action does Gemini need to take? What advice do you have for Gemini for the month of August, please? My dear loving angels. Dear loving angels, what guidance do you have for Gemini? I just realised I still have the heater on. What guidance do you have for Gemini? Oops. Oh, beautiful. awakening. I'll just leave it here while I read it for you, okay? Awakening. Each person is born a unique fingerprint of God. We are the summation of a multitude of ingredients that together make us who we are. We are born into specific families in a specific places with challenges as well as nurturing that we need to learn and grow into who we become. Beyond that, we are made up of instinctive traits, fears, passions and longings that also reflect our nature. Then we have a set of experiences through our lives where we may experience challenges or awakenings that move us even further along the path of who we are. We learn certain lessons or get naturally guided to different experiences and places. Beyond all that, we feel a calling, a drive to do, experience and become something, whether this is a career or an internal state. All these things give us clues as to what we need to gain and experience in order to learn and grow in this life, and they show us what our soul longs to express and feel. It is time to look at what these clues are telling you about you. Your true nature is more than a few personality traits, interests and experiences. It is time to go beyond them, into the silence, to discover what lies beneath it all. What is that special, unique essence that makes up you? Is it time to truly feel the perfect God, Goddess, that exists at the core of your being? It is then that you may better see the true path that your experiences are taking you on, and what parts of yourself and your life you must let go of in order to experience more happiness and integrity. This is a time of awakening, of waking up to the core of who you are, an immense potential that you hold in each moment. Beautiful. Now one more Gemini. It's talking to heaven. We're going to communicate, well, the people from up above, or everywhere around here, people that have passed, they're going to communicate with you. Okay? Who would like to communicate with Gemini? Who would like to communicate with Gemini? What would you like to say? My dearest beloved angels who have passed. Right, the dearest beloved angels who have passed, what would you like to say to Gemini? What would you like to say to Gemini? Okay, I've got 4. The first one, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. This could be a family member or a friend. It's beautiful. I always give you a goodnight kiss. Maybe sometimes you can sense that somebody's around. You can feel a breeze or when the window's shut. Not to give you any, not to frighten you or anything. Tears can cleanse the soul. Yeah, very powerful. Have a good cry. It can cleanse the soul if you haven't yet cried and faced the reality. I had to leave that way. For some of you, I had to leave that way. That's what they're saying. but they're okay. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for supporting me, Gemini. I started this in March, and I appreciate your support. And I send much love to you and your family. Take care. And if you'd like to find out more about what I do, please don't hesitate to look me up on www.lisasaliba.com.au. See you next time. Bye.